Starter on YouTube. Namaste programs. It's Hacknet time. It's a 10-year-old game. I've played it before. I'm not sure if I finished it. I thought I had, but I only played 5 hours, and apparently, according to how long to beat, it should be 7 hours. So maybe I never did finish. Let's go new session, and we're gonna call this one. Wow, we'll just go back to the old name, Chaz Rover. No, so I do have to. Right. So you can go back to your old games by using your old username, probably. Nice. Done. Let's go. Let's go. I do think I need to move myself to the other side. So can I do that now? Let's do that. Like so. Do I need to flip myself, maybe? 14-day timer expired. Initializing failsafe. Hi. This is strange. Stranger than I expected. I guess I'm supposed to write this in past tense, though I hardly feel like admitting it's over. My name is Bit, and if you're reading this, I'm already dead. Dun dun dun. Initializing. Loading modules complete. Loading nodes complete. Reticulating splines. As you do, tutorial. As of right now, you are at risk. Learn as quickly as possible. Begin the tutorial sequence by pressing the continue button below. Connect to a computer by typing connect IP in the terminal or by clicking on a node on the network map. Connect to your own computer on the map now by clicking the green circle. Good work. The first thing you do on any system is scan it for adjacent nodes. This will reveal more computers on your map that you can use. Scan this computer now by pressing the scan network button on the display module. Tell you what, music's a bit loud. That's better. And that should be all you'll need from your own server for now. Disconnect from your machine. It's time for you to connect to an outside computer. Be aware that attempting to compromise the security of another computer is illegal under the USC Act 1030/18. Proceed at your own risk and connect to an outside machine by clicking a blue node on that map. No, I don't want to break the law. Game over. This VM's terminal module has been activated. This will be your primary interface for navigating and interfacing with nodes. A command can be run by typing it out and pressing enter. A computer security system can open ports and be analyzed using the probe command or nmap command. Analyze the computer you are currently connected to. Probe. Here you can see the active ports, active security, and the number of open ports required to successfully crack this machine using port hack. This machine has no active security and requires no open ports to crack. If you are prepared to, it is possible to crack this computer using the program port hack. Port hack. We're in. Congratulations, you've taken control of an external system and are now its administrator. You can do whatever you like with it. However, you should start by scanning for local nodes to locate additional computers. Do this using the scan. Won't even let you do it by mouse at the moment. Scan. No results, not a problem. Next, you should investigate the file system. Look. Navigate to the bin folder to look for security. There we go. You should look at config in case of useful information. Totally useless. Now, to clear your tracks before you leave, move up a folder in the directory tree using cd. I know all this. Log folder, log. Delete all files. rm star. Get rid of them. Disconnect. Congratulations, you completed the guided section of this tutorial. To finish it, you must locate the process ID of this tutorial program and kill it. Use the help command. We'll give you a command list at any time. There's the help command. But, you know, we want PS. We know that much. And we want to kill 78. Done. Right, we've got mail. Bit. First contact. Hi, I don't know you and I'm sad to say that I never will. But if you're reading this, it means you might be the only person that can make things right. Right now I'm trapped. There's no way out and not enough time and I need your help. But there's something you need to take care of first. The faster the better. Hacknet OS wasn't meant to be released as it is now. After a while, an automated tracker will activate itself. We can't let that happen. Connect to your own node. It should be green on your net map. And then find and delete securitytracer.exe. When you're done, just reply to this email. Hurry. Bit. View file system. Sys. Bin. There it is. Security tracer. RM. Security tracer. Done. Reply. Send. Getting some tools together. Great, that should keep you safe for now, at least from your own computer. Before we start, you're going to need a few things. Port hack alone isn't going to cut it on most modern computers you'll find, not ones with anything worth looking at anyway. You should start by checking up on a friend of mine. He goes by Viper. Awful, I know. He's honestly not the brightest crayon in the box, but he always seems to get a hold of useful code. You should have no trouble getting into his files. Finding something useful might be a bit more of a challenge. You can, for the most part, ignore the generic files. Stuff like that gets logged or saved by a program, IRC logs and the like. Custom name things like .exe files are what you want to look out for. Download any files you can using the command scp. Good luck. Reply again when you're done. A bit. Viper's computer. Hacknet quick reference sheet. I'll leave that up for a bit, but it takes memory. Anything you put up here takes your memory. Alright, so we've got Viper Battle Station. Let's probe. It doesn't need anything, so we can port hack. We're in. Let me just, when I'm looking out over here, yeah, no, that's fine. Alright, what am I looking for? Let's scan the network. We have found entropy asset cache. Interesting. We've already probed. What do we got? Work. Jasper log. Got those keys I asked you? You got the cache? Alright. Target. I want a refund. Alright. Look, there's probably some cool stuff in here. I'm just going to scan. I'm going to read it all out. See if there's anything interesting. YouTubers. I imagine that's people who did the game. Finally managed to torrent that sweet new hacksaw program from the server Golem told me about. This is so sick. Induction test. Ooh, proxy server. Need something about overloading it maybe. Got it to reset me out. How do I mean, this must be for entropy, which is coming up. Sorry, spoiler alert. But can you get to it before? Does probe? No. What was the original thing it told me to do? To find a computer? How do I, like, is there... Nope. Connect, there we go. Connect 199.59.149.30. There we go. So that'll bring it up kind of earlier than you would have normally. Okay. Anyway, where were we? I had no idea. There you go. That's the induction test. That I have about another $2,000. My God. That's the log. Let's SCP that. I'm gonna need that. And nothing else of any interest. Let's clear our tracks. Drink some coffee while that happens. Get rid of that now. I can bring it back up if needs be. for when I inevitably forget what I'm doing. Can I close that as well? Nice. Reply, I guess. Reply. Maiden flight. Congratulations. I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in this responder, but if you're seeing this, it means that you at least found something. I'm going to assume it's something really useful. You should try breaking one of my old test servers. If Viper had the sort of thing he's known for getting lying around. Wait, was that the... No, it was a different test server. You should have everything you need to get in. Remember, any non-basic programs you need a port number to run like this, crack 22, blah, blah, blah. Just find a port you want to crack and run out of that. Oh, and in case you don't know already, you can hit tab to autocomplete commands. Yes, I know that. Security Basics Guide, sure. Bitwise test. Probe. Let's see what you got. We need one port open to crack, so let's crack 22 SSH. Beautiful. Port hack. It's open. And we're in. Scan network? No. View file. What did he want me to do? Nothing. Autolog reports. Log. Setting up camera feed. Confirmed fake. Congratulations, you win. It's a .sys file. Hobbs terminal guide. Terminal guide. Are these... Walk bomb. It's not specified, but it's a useful panic button if you need to shut down a system in a hurry. I'm gonna download this one. That might come in handy later, I think. And shell. Yeah, I've been looking into shell. Replace file name. Replaces the specified content of the target file. Okay. Not sure. I read this yesterday, but then I didn't actually process any of it. Okay, cool. Let's delog ourselves. Beautiful. Reply. Something in return. Nice work. Here's where it's going to get start getting harder. I need to ask a favor. I've been a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. It's why I'm writing this in the first place, I guess. Anyway, the point is there's some logs on a few computers that I'd prefer weren't there. You should remember this. If you forget everything else I tell you, don't get sloppy. Delete your logs. If you haven't been, start now. Everything you do on any modern OS is tracked and logged in the log folder. Just go in there and RM star the whole thing. Never forget to. Thanks, good luck. Request details. Delete all files in the target computer's log folder. P. Anderson's bedroom PC. Let's see what kind of... Alright, we're gonna need an SSH crack on this one. Okay, we now need to port hack. We're in. It's required to say we're in every time you're in. Scan network, nothing. View file system. Let's see what's in here. Letter drive. Dad, I know you don't understand. Yeah, everyone's talking to their dad. Laptop police report, claim number. Guess it's worth just sort of scanning some of this. Maybe later you'll go, oh, you will need that number. Tax return. Okay. Well, we need to delete all that, that's for sure. There's nothing in there. RM star it. Get rid of it. What happens if you RM star the whole computer? Does that kill the game? You think it would. Disconnect. Reply. Where to from here? Alright, if you see this, then you've done well, and well, all this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? It seems like a lot to hope for. I've realized that I just don't have time to write this whole thing. There's way too much to learn and I don't have time to do any of it, so I'm going to need to ask something more. There's a group that goes by Entropy that's currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. When you're ready, I'll contact you again. You will listen. I will teach you. By the numbers, people. As for getting into Entropy, you will need to bypass a proxy server. A few shells, open using the command shell, running on computers you've already got admin access on, should be able to overload it. Good luck and thank you. P.S. I almost forgot, if you run into trouble, I've linked the Network Education Archive server too. It's got a lot of useful info on it. That's the proxy server info. Yeah. And then that's the archive, and this is the Entropy test server, which I already knew about. God damn it. So, we need to get into the... Well, hang on. Let's have a look at the archives first. I'll tell you what, I've never actually done it. Well, I didn't do it yesterday, but can we probe? Probe. We can't probe it. Okay, proxy and firewall. I don't know how to do... I know how to do proxy. I don't think I know how to do firewall just yet. Alright, so back to this. Proxy server quick guide. You need to do shells on other computers, yep. Not performed locally. Alright. What I didn't read yesterday either... In response to increasing hostile and active order computer security hacking, new digital security suites will generally include some method of tracking the location of any hostile activity. So passive detects hostile action and mounts a tracing thing. I don't know. The passive was going to be friendly, but right, okay. But then active and looking at logs, untrackable and generally done by done as soon as possible. Right, doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Let's probe the Entropy test server. It has a proxy. So let's run a shell on this one. This one I haven't got access yet. Run a shell on this one too. Just a couple will do, I think. I don't think we're going to get tracked. So Entropy, proxy, let's overload. Let's do 2 overloads to speed it up. Yeah, we're not getting tracked. That just speeds it up the more you do, I think. Alright, we can get rid of those shells now. We need 1 for cracks, so SSH crack 22. Port hack. We are into the Entropy test server. Right, we got here scan network, nothing. File system, Entropy induction test. Congratulations, download this file to complete your induction test. Entropy will contact you shortly. Saved. Cool. What else have we got here? Log, anything? Oh, alright. Anything, admins are lazy. No one ever remembers to clear out the bin folder too. This is a test server scrubs. It's designed for people to break in, at least tidy up. Are you tired of quests that take up all your gold? All your time, I mean? Blah, blah, blah. Free gold. Bid, if you are lurking, can you please come out of the shadows? I need to talk to you. Vapor won't get off my case saying something's wrong. She's sure something's going on. Let me know. T. Hack the planet. You fools, bow down to me. I got mad skills and you know it. A retort. Assuming you know what retort means, let me start by saying you are nothing but a scrub. It probably took you all week to work out how to smash through that proxy. I bet you're probably 12 thinking you can hack the planet from your mum's 386. Good luck, kid. Move on and let the pros handle. OP Stormwind. If you're here, chances are you know a thing or two about getting into places you don't belong. Those idiots over at Stormwind have totally ruined the balance of Shaitan 3 with the latest auction house patch. I've been a super fan since the original Shaitan was released in 96, and I say we stick it to them and bring that auction house down. If you want in, leave a text file in here and I'll find you. Slagged file. Woe lie bang. 400 Jin Stormwind Online. Lols. Admins are pretty pissed off at you, slagged fire. The Chinese contingency has been hammering the servers all night requesting gold. How would I actually... Can I write a file? Cat. Cat. It just displays, according to this. Close CD tray. Reboot. Replace. Analyze. Solve. Probe. Help 3. Login. Upload. I'd have to upload a file. Add note. What does add note do? Noob. Oh, it puts that over there. Right. That's how noob I am. I put a noob on my own notes. Right. So add note, append, shell. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I mean, I could probably. No, I can't upload. Oh, yes, I can upload. Can I? What was it? Entropy test? Doesn't matter. I don't think that does anything. Maybe it does. Who knows? Let's clear our logs. And disconnect. I don't know if you need to disconnect. I think you disconnect automatically. Greetings, Rover 26. I'll be the first to congratulate you on locating and passing the entropy group entrance exam. Whilst when experienced hacker, it's a relatively trivial task. Surprisingly few actually seem to manage it. Before we will be able to allow you to officially join the group, we must further confirm your abilities. A tabloid news server has recently taken a negative stance towards entropy, and we'd like to temporarily disable their operation. As a second test of your skill, we will ask you to bring down this server's message board. If you can, leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We do not wish to be needlessly destructive. This is not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles. We just want that program brought down. So bring down the server, but also leave the messages. Gotcha. Slashbot. Entropy group grade in malicious hacking. Recent reports that the internet group Entropy has recently taken to sheltering and providing work for a notorious hacker. Reporter Tom Wilkins. Okay. New Microsoft phone. About as bad as you expected. Suspicions arrive over Entropy. Right. Is your data at risk? Does this mention entropy? I don't think it does. Right, so we need to get rid of those two. Robe. Proxy detected. Alright, I should have kept my shells up, I guess. Oh, that's not one that I've got. This one. Oh, shell. Oh, two will do. No, wrong. What am I doing? Where am I? Slashbot. There we go. Probe. Overload the proxy. No one's after us. SSH crack. Suppose we could just have one. We don't need multiple. I could just shell from my computer, I suppose. Does it count, or probably should use compromised ones rather than my own computer. I'm not sure the game cares, but let's just, for immersion's sake. We're in. What you got? So, empty, log, bin, nothing, sys, nothing. Default boot module. Okay. Message board. Alright. Config caution.txt. Config sys in this folder is a critical system file. Do not delete or rename it. Doing so will crash the board and bring the host program down. Move config.sys config2.sys. Done. That'll kill the thing. Closed. Empty. Listings. Entropy group engaged. Alright, so we need to rm entropy group. We have suspicions over entropy, and the others were fine. Alright, log. Get rid of everything. All right, rem RM. There we go. It's like we were never there. And then we Washington, DC. And we reply to them, I guess. Welcome, Entropy. Greetings, Chaz Rover 26. Congratulations, your timely execution of your first contract has proved your abilities, and I can now gladly welcome you to Entropy. As a small welcoming gift, you'll find the user details of the admin account to our asset server attached. Help yourself to any programs you might need and view our mantra. Once you're geared up, reply to this address and I will arrange a true test of your abilities. Thanks again. Where did that say? It doesn't say that. Again, congratulations. Tex. I wonder if he's T. Asset server, user admin. Asset server, there it is. I thought this was asset server. That's asset cache. What's it got? A firewall. I don't know how to do that yet. HSP. Ports to crack. Okay, right. But also, yeah, I just need to log in with my own login. That's why. I can just log in, man. Scan network, nothing else. Can you move these? No. You cannot move these. Scan, nothing. File system, home, new folder, IRC log. Oh man, I was opening a Coke ride. Meefpile cloak.dada has joined the MacMind. And it exploded. All over my keyboard. Beefpile has quit. Sick buckets. That's an old one. Storm Rider. I should bomb something, and it's off the cuff remarks like that are the reason I don't log chats, just in case the FBI ever needs anything on me. FBI has joined GameCube Cafe. We saw it anyway. Very funny. Very funny. Don't know why there's two SC50p bounce, but I'll download both. Mantra. Trippy Mantra. Our group is founded on 3 pillars. A pillar of community, which we strive to follow in all things. Strive for justice and righteousness in all things. Create and share more than you destroy. Never have an excuse not to improve. Entropy will deny contracts that can go against these pillars and remove agents that violate them. Then why are you called entropy? That's like literally the opposite of the scientific idea of entropy. Alright, it's just FT. We've got both of those, but alright, let's just download everything and probably overwrites it. Don't want any of that. Always cover your tracks. And I have what I need. There's an ad on Twitch and I need to sort out a window here. I will be right back after the ad. Alright, that'll do. We're back. Yeah, I pressed too many buttons there, and now I want to get back to where back to me. Where were we? Welcome. Just reply to this. I got the file. Let's go. Ari, welcome. Charles Rover 26. Excellent. I'd like to be the first to formally invite you to begin accepting entropy contracts. Attached is the location of the group's secure contract database, along with login credentials necessary to access it. Feel free to accept and complete initial contracts at your leisure. I'll be in contact again to gauge your progress soon. Contact database and my username. Let's go. Log in. Boom. Alright, let's just out of curiosity, what does this computer look like? Proxy and firewall and 4. So yeah, we're nowhere near that right now. Log in. Rosebud. Point clicker. A well-meaning client needs some of his data from a game server deleted to regain productivity. Greetings, civilian. I've been put in a dire predicament here, and unfortunately no one in my incompetent office of staff is capable of fixing this issue for me. This has forced my hand to resort to outside help, as distasteful as that is to me. Informants have assured me this line is secure, so I'll be brief. I have bested the game Point Clicker and wish to prove my clear dominance over it again, yet there is not a reset button. I'll need you to enter their server and delete my save file so that I may crush it once more. My username is MingSK. Please feel free to bask in the glory of my current achievement before resetting. Dismissed. M. Mingst. Point clicker. Ah, yes. Click me. Oh. Click to upgrade. Ah, really? How many points do I need? Click me. Upgrade available. Ah, auto clicker. Ah, what? Does it? Oh, I see. Then, oh, I see. Grab whatever you can there. Ah, auto clicker. My God, what a game! What an incredible game this is. Is it actually doing auto clicker now? Definitely. Oh, V2, V2. We're going nuts. Right, well, enough of that nonsense. What have you got? 2 required to hack. So, SSH crack is one of them. 22. And we've also now got FTP bounce. 21. Good old FTP. And SSH, good old everything. Done. We're in. Well, no, what hack? Oh, we've premature. We're in. We're in. What do we got here? New folder. IRC logs. Hi everybody. Try pressing the caps lock key. Oh, thanks. It's so much easier to write now. Fuck me. Ouroboros, let's play Pong. Okay, burp, 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 whoops. New folder. Hey, if you type in your password, it'll show us stars. See? Doesn't look like Hunter 2. Doesn't look like stars to me. That's all what I see. I really ain't going to... Yeah, very clever. Very clever. Data 292. Should I be downloading some of this stuff just in case it's useful later? Or I can't remember if that's a thing. I guess we just have to try and remember that was there. Default boot module is point clicker. Config.ini is an ini. Important. Do not crash. Never rename config.ini. Gotcha. Saved. Alright, let's see. There we go. Mings. Okay, I assume that's a good score. Good on you. Well done, Mings. And now it's like it never happened. Done. Get rid of all the files. Disconnect. Reply back to Ming. Done. Contract successful. Congratulations. The client of your recent contract has reported a success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept further contracts from the contract database. Your current ranking is 80 of 100. Thank you, Entropy. And where was the Entropy server? Nope. Which one was it? Just server? No. There we go. Contracts. Log in. The famous counterattack. Counter hack. We recently got news of a company hiring less well-meaning hackers to retrieve some sensitive data from a rival corporation for exploitative purposes. In the interest of dissuading companies from using the hacker community in such ways in the future, we're going to ensure their transaction doesn't go smoothly. Let's do that. The famous counterattack agent. The company PP Marketing recently hired a freelance hacker to break into a rival company server to retrieve some sensitive data, which we believe to be a mailing list. That hacker transferred the data to PP and ruined it for the actual creators. Naturally, this sort of corporate espionage is exactly the sort of business that gives hacker groups their bad reputation. And while we're not really even interested in policing this in its entirety, the blatant advertising of the job across the net makes this one a little more public, so we'd like to ensure it doesn't pay off for PP. We don't know exactly what the file's called, so you might have to do a little digging once you're in there. You're looking for a stolen mail list. It might be archived or encrypted. We want it deleted. We should also note that the company may be prepared for this eventuality and might have some security countermeasures in place. Excellent. PP Marketing, a probe. Proxy detected. Oh, okay. We've got a trace. Excellent. We've got 2 minutes-ish. I think just if I were to disconnect, it would reset. Well, let's actually, let's just prove that, because I'm not sure. Where'd it go? There. Oh no, the trace starts as soon as you, oh no, because I'm still overloading, right. Yeah, once you disconnect, the trace restarts, I think. We need 2 for crack, so SSH crack 22 and FTP bounce 21. We've got time. You can see that behind me. Yeah, you can. Come on now. Bounce that FTP. Bounce it. Port hack. We're in. Scan network, nothing. Workspace, secure mailing list.dec. That sounds like the right one. I'm going to download it anyway in case we can do something with it later. I am secure mail list.dec. Deleted. That's what they asked for. We've got 80 seconds. Mail list is a mail list we got from the hacker who charged through the nose. Turns out there's some sort of encryption. Why didn't we pay this guy? Blah, blah. What a disaster. Induction. Welcome. Welcome to blah, blah, blah. Dress code. Sure. Complaint procedure. Sure. Investigations. Winters, Kevin. Kevin Winters, external. Don't know what any of that is. Rubbish. Anything else? Incident logs. No. Nah. Nah. And anything in the bin? No. Anything in that? No. We've got 70 seconds. Oh my god, we're gonna run out of time. So close. Disconnect. All too easy. Counterattack reply. Contract successful. The client of your recent contract has reported a success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept further contracts. Ranking is 60. And I've lost. There it is. Nope, it's this one. Back to school. A high school has contacted us with concerns about their IT department accessing private student data, likely on the request of one of their students' parents, but we can't say for sure. They don't want anything deleted, but want to discreetly find their IT staff's private passwords so they can investigate themselves. Alrighty. I'm back to school. Agent, Millborough High School's administration department has contacted us looking for a means of quietly gaining their IT staff's admin password so they can perform an investigation as to what data they are keeping on their students. While inside, try to preserve all data the way you find it. Any tampering could mess with their judgment. For your part of it, you'll need to break in, clear your tracks, and reply to this with the password to the server. We'll take care of contacting the school and sending the details over. Okay, let's do it. Have we got a trace? No, we don't. I'll tell you what. Let's get a couple of shells going. Cool. We just need one. We'll do SSH. It's quicker. No, I just opened my window and it's way too hot. I'm going to close that. Have we? Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Turn the fan on instead. Watch your window, huh? Port hack. Okay, cool. Scan network. Nothing. View file system. MISC. People not to trust. Student top search history. Google boobs, boobs, sex, side boob, sports ball. Announcements. Literally unbreakable. Private student emails. Mail. People not to trust. Log. Bin. Sys. Alright, hang on. I've obviously missed something. Announcements? No. Password memo. Think about security. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Just make it the IT password 7 stars. Literally unbreakable. Alright. Clear our tracks. The password is 7 stars. Disconnect. Reply. Add. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, really? Wow, I don't know if the guy's a genius or an idiot. Probably a bit of both. Damn. I mean, I only checked it myself because the verification script said it was working and I wanted to test that. Huh, this is going to be a confusing reply to the school admins. Ugh. Good work on your end putting it through now. Wow, 3 emails. Contract successful. You are now 40 out of 100. EOS device scanning. Greetings, agent. A new contract's come up that's required us to pick up some new tech. As you're online now, it'd be convenient for us if you could accept this one and test it out for us as your next job. The contract requires access to a target's phone, an EOS device. We've contacted a specialist in this field and gained access to the tools we need for the job, but they're largely untested as is, so keep that in mind. Important, you'll be forwarded the information on the tools from our contact shortly. Check this email first. Once you have access to the phone, you're looking to find the password to the owner's email account, one which we know he has synced to the device. Reply with that password and we'll take care of the rest. Okay, Jason's PowerBook. VTFX EOS stuff. Hey Entropy peeps, so EOS device scanner is uploaded to your asset server. Should run as a pretty standard connection targeted exe. Because it needs to read a bunch of files in a system folder to get the info on devices synced to the target computer, it needs admin access on the target machine to start running. Once it's going, it should be fine if you lose it or disconnect though. Basically, it works by checking through the backups made when a device syncs to a computer, then pretends to do a new wireless sync with the device and uses an exploit in that to open an SSH port, etc, etc. Here's the trick. Because EOS users don't get access to the terminal on their own device, all the admin passwords are the same, ! Across the entire product range. It's Alpine, no need to thank me, probably just saved you 1,000,000 years or something. I'll be expecting the payment we agree upon as soon as this upload finishes. Yeah? Get admin access to the computer that you expect after the EOS device. Run device scanner to scan. Alpine, blah, blah, blah. The password is the same. Asset cache, is it this one? No. Wait. No. Test server. Wait, wasn't I already in the asset cache? Do I have to go back in again? Oh no, that was firewall. don't I have a login for it? Oh, assets. What is this asset cache? Good luck. Goddamn. View file system. Bin. EOS device scan. Gotcha. And now we want Jason's PowerBook. Probe. Needs 2 cracks. Okay, SSH and FTP at 21. Insufficient memory. Oh, I could have just got rid of that. In which case I could probably do with... What's my favorite ones to have shell? That one. And this one. Here we go. And we are doing Jason's. There we go. We should have 2 of those. Port hack. We're in. Scan network. Surely it should show a phone then. But anyway, just have a look around first. New folder. More logs. Kelly. Lamau. Rafflecopter. Lamau 2. Okay, so we need to run EOS device scan. Scanning. Found. Log in. No. How do I... Oh, there it is. Now I go here. Username, admin. Hold on. You're not serious. Okay. What? Admin Alpine. Log into this. Log in. Admin. E-L-P-I-N-E. I must have typed it wrong. And then what am I doing? Right. EOS apps, Cute Crowds 2. Racer Quest. Ninja Ultra. Die Mecha Adventure. Notes. Pork buns. Yummy. Tortillas. No. Mail. Password Tintin 7. Do you think that's the password? I already knew the password to his computer was Tintin 7. Not going to be the same thing, is it? What did they want? Owner's email account. Okay, reply to that. Additional details. Tintin 7. That was the same as his computer, though. Shit, hang on, I didn't RM star everything. Connect from the phone. Delete all the logs. Could have been a disaster. Disconnect. I wonder if I've done that elsewhere, because I completely forgot. Exit. Close that. Contract successful. Client is pleased with your work. You're now free to accept further contracts from the contract database, ranking 19. XC project. A bit of a strange request. Someone exceptionally well funded has asked for some help in investigating a co-worker's tablet to see if it's being used for personal matters at work. A cursory poke around their system made it look like they were obsessed with aliens. It might be a really dedicated role-playing group or a group of conspiracy theorists. Hello, Division. The XC project has need of your assistance. While strictly a quiet and internal matter, it's something I'd personally like investigated, as I've held suspicions on it for some time. I believe one of the prominent research leads on our science team here may be being less productive than she could be. I'd like an outside operative to investigate her tablet and see if anything's out of place or not work-related. Our servers use a centralized data storage system that mirrors files by an ID code. I'd like you to investigate the system and reply to me with the code to any file you think might be worth investigating. The files that we're after should have their ID marked at the top like this, blah blah blah, where 111 is the ID we're after here. Attached is a direct link to the tablet in a question. Sure, what do you want? With the code to any file you think might be investigated. Right, so I need to see whatever code. Gotcha. Where did it pop up? There. XC project tablet. Proxy detected. Not being tracked. I need one crack, so let's get SSH crack ready to go. And away she goes. What hack? We're in. Scan network, nothing. What do we got here? Empty, log, bin, sys, X. Laser rifle Mark II. Wow. Wait a minute. ID, no. Flight computers report. Alien flight computer. What's going on here? Nervous system between... Wow. Actual aliens. Project ID 4991. Gaping dragon. Required UFO. This Illyrian powered device capable of extending and retracting extremely durable ally. Schematics ref data. None of that's... Start again. Personal. Yeah, let's pretend this could be anything out of place or not work related. Okay. What am I missing here? They all seem work related. Laser rifle. Our recent research went on the materials required because flight computers, research report, code name line, and flight computers extremely interesting research, please. Xenogen work in progress, recovered species extremely similar. So that's all analyzing aliens. Improve research greatly. Am I supposed to decode this or something? I don't have a way of decoding anything, do I? Analyze. No, that's something else. Three. No. No. I guess it's this one, 4991. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. They all seem, I guess because it's under personal, is that what it's meant to be the clue? That it's a personal thing? But, I mean, it still seems to be part of the research. I don't think she's doing anything wrong. How do I indicate that she's not doing anything wrong? So, let's go here, reply, 4991, send. Aggressive work, civilian. You've been much more thorough than I expected. It looks like the interrogation tooling project is coming along nicely, a little bit more extensive than I would have expected, but we don't question the doctor on these things. At any rate, this was commissioned by the commander. It all seems to be in order. Bradford out. Contract successful. I am now number 1. Aggression must be punished. You've proved yourself very capable in a very small amount of time. I'm impressed. There's something that's been bothering me for a while that I'd like you to help with. A relatively new but apparently talented hacker by the handle Nakes has been a bit over-aggressive. He claims to have recently stolen a great deal of internal data from Microsoft Inc. Entropy is actively trying to improve the view of the hacker community in the eyes of the public. Just because our methods can be illegitimate does not mean our intentions are to harm. Nakes is doing a lot of damage to this effort. I would like you to delete what he stole. The IP he used to access their servers is attached. The archive should be on that node somewhere. A recently required program has been added to the asset server to aid you in this task. Okay, asset server. SMTP overflow. Can I press the S key? Nice. Let's clear our tracks on anything we connect to. I keep forgetting. Disconnect. Did I do that on this? I did. DC. Alright, proxy node. X14 probe. X04. Don't know what I'm talking. Okay, proxy. Alright, they're tracing. I need 3 for crack. So SSH crack 22, FTP bounce 21, and what was it? SMTP overflow 25. Not enough memory. Now do it. I've got what I'm doing. I think you can disconnect and we'll be fine anyway. Port hack, could have had that ready. Yeah, network, file system. Did they want it deleted? Oops, wrong button. I'd like you to delete what he stole. Really? I have to do it again? What? What? Don't know, that's weird. Usually I can come back in. Come on now. I mean, when you port hack, you get the login details, surely. Right, they wanted it deleted. Anything in bin? Any insist? No. Kill this. Why have I got a message? 40 seconds to delete. Connect. Press the wrong button. We're out. Are you kidding me? Next. Seriously, think you can just fuck with my stuff and leave without consequence? Did you think I wouldn't notice? Did you think I wouldn't find you? You're a pathetic script kid here. You wouldn't find him. Say goodbye to your X server, idiot. Incoming. What do I do? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. They haven't told me nothing. Trap. Trigger. Trap. 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 No, he got me. Next is too much for me. We reboot. Error. Unable to load system file X server. No, he's destroyed everything. My computer. No. Or she. They have destroyed everything. Defaulting to terminal mode. Initializing. Loading modules. Complete. Loading nodes. Complete. Reticulating spines. Complete. Boot errors detected. Error. Unable to load system file xserver.sys. Locate and restore a valid xserver file in .sys folder. Restore UX functionality. Consider examining reports in log for problem cause and source. System UX resources unavailable. Defaulting to terminal mode. Will do. For a command list, type help. Connected to my PC. All right. LS. What we want to do is scan. Hollow point tech. Connect. Connect a word? Yeah. Connect. 58.173.35.248. I like this. I like that they've taught you everything and now you've got to get it right. Probe. Okay, port hack. Connected. LS, CD, sys, LS, SCP, X server. Transfer complete. CD ... Actually, I should do a scan as well. CD log, RM star. Disconnect. Where am I? How do I, what did it say? Can I go back? I can't. I can reboot though. Hang on, I want to have a look at the logs first. I'll delete it by me. Okay. So 40.1.2. Can I do add note? 40.1.206.38. Reboot. So to punish me, he just hacked in, or she, the regions of the University of Adelaide. Just deleted my user interface. Nah, God, they're on. Oh, we're green now. Oh, and we're in a different. Everything's in a different spot now. Okay, so we're going to be doing that, are we? There we go. That should sort it out. All right. So where are we? So now our ram's over on the other side. Can we actually move that? No. That's very cute. Now I have to remember where everything is. Are you kidding me? Right. Say goodbye to your server. So do I reply to this? Hopefully that will do. It appears as though you complete the request to start at least a temporary cursor. Hopefully this community profile will remain a little civilized for some time longer. While the job appears to be done for now, I'm not entirely convinced there were no other copies. I'd expected to hear something about it being deleted from one of the other hacker IRC channels I'm idle in, but nothing so far. Hopefully it's a delayed reaction or something they're trying to cover up. If you'd like to poke around a little more, be my guest. In the meantime, there is something you could give me a hand with. Someone on those channels has been talking about the job you're investigating, says he's got the IP, the server the files were taken from. Could you see if you could get it for me? Just reply to this with the IP as additional text. I ran a simple track on him. It looks like the data will be where I linked. Kion box. But also, connect. I want to connect to this guy's computer. Oh, it was just proxy node. So that's his computer. Right. Alright. Guy on box. Alright, so we've got a proxy. So we're going to need another couple of shells again. Oh, do that. Oh, you have to RM every time. Every time, man. Holy shit. Could have found me 1,000 times over. Yeah, great game. I know it's all just text-based and stuff, but it's just cool. Alright, so now that I want a better user interface. What? Where would I get one? Let's get this one. See what the entropy ones look like. Reboot again. I don't like this one at all. But I like that you can grab it from any computer. Should see what what Nexus one is. No, so that's exactly the same. So is what you're telling me they'll all be the same? Let's do a little bit of experimentation. Where's proxy node X2? Should I log into him again? Actually, there we go. We only need one. God damn hacking me. Port hack. Guess I never got to probe the... Alright, hang on. File system. CP X server. Oh. Web server one. Grab that. Cute. Well, you're much better than I thought. I'm legitimately surprised. I wish sarcasm conveyed better through text format. Also, don't fuck anything up. I like this proxy. Interesting. Alright, so we get to have a bit of a chat with them. Let's remove the logs. Just to be absolutely what's the word? Petty. Done. Need to fix the log now. Done. How petty can that be? What do we got here? Proxies. Alright, so L yeah, logs. I might just do one for the time being. Unless don't need that anymore, don't need that. No, I'm being tracked, so disconnect. Let's go get another one. Run shell. Remove the logs. Back to this one. Do two. Get SSH crack ready to go. I might even need 3. That's gone very slow. Proxy bypassed. FTP 21, SMTP 25, insufficient memory. I don't remember what I'm doing here. Don't have enough time to look around, really. Does this, once I'm logged in, do I scan network, view logs, delete the logs and get out? 5, 4, 3, 2. What did they want me to do? In the meantime, something over there with someone on these channels will be taking this. Right. Could you see if you could get it for me? The files, the file box. In the meantime, there is something you could give me a hand with. Someone on those channels has been talking about the job you're investigating. Says he's got the IP, the server the files were taken from. Could you see if you could get it from me? Data will be where okay, so somewhere in here, right? And because I'm not being tracked anymore, so that's, you've got to get the hack done, and then you'll be in, possibly. Scan network. Okay. New folder. IRC log. Rubbish. Data 234. Data. New folder. Data 58. I wonder if you put all those things together, you get more stuff, probably. Loot, Microsoft Docs. There it is. SCP, Microsoft.txt. Add note. Just write it down. 168.161.82.246. Anyway, Docs. Jesse. I think I was Jesse's girl. Land time. Update. Cool. Bin. I've already got F2P bounds. Don't need it. Remove all that. Disconnect. Email. Reply. Add. 61.82.246. Congratulations. It appears as though you've completed the requested task. Hopefully this community's profile will remain a little civilized from now. While your current service entry is greatly appreciated, it's become clear that this organization will not satisfy you. To be honest, Entropy was never going to be a big player in the hacker world. I created it to be a sort of goodwill front to what is very quickly deteriorating public image of the hacker subculture. While I hope that you will continue to help out if Entropy needs you, you've more than deserved this offer. I'm a member of a rather powerful invite-only hacker group known as CSEC, a group which contains only exceptional hackers and computer security experts where I think you'll fit right in. I am a hacker's man. I've set a request for you to receive an invite, and you should receive an email from them shortly with an acceptance test. Know that I do not do this lightly. An invite to this group is highly sought after in some circles. But also... what was that computer? Yeah, no, that's that one. Oh, it's a Microsoft storage server. Okay, I need 4, which I don't know how to do firewalls yet, I don't think. Maybe I do, not sure. Anyway, CSEC. CSEC Group is the invite-only group of talented hackers and digital security experts. We offer substantial knowledge and resources to exceptional individuals to create a community of shared learning, information, and progress. A member of our group has extended an invitation for you to join our organization. As an administrative detail, we'll require a small demonstration of your abilities and knowledge in order for you to be accepted into the group. To continue, please reply to this email with the password you will find associated with your name on one of our test servers. If you have any difficulties, we recommend you consult the Network Education Archives. Invitation Gauntlet. Archives already had. on one of our test servers. All right, invitation. Wait. Okay. Speaking of which, okay, so firewall. Oh, analyze. I feel like I already did one of them yesterday. How come I haven't done one today? I'm well and truly past what I was doing yesterday, but analyze and then solve firewall solution. All right, so that's what you're telling me, huh? There it is. Don't know why that was so difficult. Probe. Okay. Firewall detected. So if I go analyze the Z. I did this yesterday for one of them. How come I didn't do it today? There we go. I thought one of the things told me how to do this. Anyway, I do know how to do firewalls then. You just keep doing these until it tells you something. Kraken. Solve. Kraken. Firewall solved. But we need 2 to crack in. So SSH crack 22, FTP 21. And now we wait. Get port hack ready. There we go. Port hack. Done. Scan network. All right. Yeah, we got another one over there. That's cool. What is that? That's Gauntlet 2. View file system. Continue. Continue to the link server. Nothing of any interest. Do you think if I get another X server, it'll give me a different layout? Because the other one told me which ones were yellow were the ones that I had shells on. I guess it doesn't matter. Gauntlet 2. Proxy detected. Overload. We need 2 as well. I'm not being chased, so there's no rush. Patience. I don't need to have another shell. Heat bounce. Water. Beautifully done. Scan network. That's another one. That'll be 3. Yep. Test, continue, next one, okay. Anything in the bin, anything in the sys? No. Cover our tracks. Disconnect. On to 3. Proxy and firewall, and 3. And we've got timed. Okay, analyze. Nearly there. A-U-N-K-K-A. Bunker. A-U-N-K, not 2 Ks. 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 Right. SH crack 21. No, wrong one. Me2, FTP 21. SMTP, we've got 50 seconds. SMTP is 25. Board hack, get it ready. Here we go, 20 seconds. Got 20 seconds, I think we'll just get rid of the logs. 15 seconds, disconnect. Get back in, we're in. Home, test, oh, wait a minute, sys, no wait, I didn't scan. Nothing. Test, invitation passwords, Chaz Rover, ABX, alright, add note, ABX 07CC9. KN digit, I'm gonna grab this entire thing just in case I need it. Gift, web server worm. I think I already had one. Nothing. Where's their test server? Okay. I guess it's somewhere. We'll find it. Connect. I'll reply with the password, then they'll tell us. Okay, gotcha. APX 07CC9. Affirmation. Well done passing the automated test. Not everyone manages, which kind of makes you think, why were they invited in they the first, what? Let's pause this. Which kind of makes you think, why were they invited in the first place, really? So you're on to round 2, which means they get to make something up, which means something fun. I've got something good in mind for you. Shouldn't be too easy either. I want you to break into the CFC servers and find me the 11 secret herbs and spices. If you can get a hold of the list and upload it to the CSEC public drop server, I'd be more than happy to let you in. Alright, CFC public drop server. Right. Oh, Colonel's Food Corner. Everyone loves chicken. Robe. What do we got? Not much. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to save and we're going to take a break. Got to go make a key for my mum. So I'll be right back. Well, I'll be 3 to 5 minutes. See you then. I'll be back. Let's hack. What do we need to do? 2 of these. What am I doing to CFC? Okay, cool. 22. Oh, we don't have 22. I've gone mad. All right, SMTP 25. And what's the... What's the thing? Is it web server worm? 80. Let's do it. Let's get in here. Port hack, get it ready. How long does web server worm take? Port hack. Kentucky Fried Chicken. What were they asking me to do? I've already forgotten. Yeah. 11 herbs and spices. Use source. I did not know that was there. Oh, interesting. Oh, server structure. Web admins. Remember, this server is exclusively for front-end content. All company files should be hosted on the more secure mainframe and internal servers. This server maintains a link back to the mainframe for updating and maintenance purposes. Do not modify this configuration. Scan. There it is. Log, bin, nothing, sys, nothing. CFC homepage. And index.html. RM star. CFC corporate mainframe. Connect. Do I need this? I might. Probe system. 4 to crack. SSH crack 22. Oh, okay. Well, this is going to have to go as quick as it does. I've got no way of speeding any of this up except for doing it multiple. SMT overflow 25. Web 80. Oh, it does fit. It fits. And now we wait and write port hack into the type, into the type. Now we type port hack into the thing. Done. Let's get in there. We're in. Well, now we're in. Scan network. Records. Nice. Training files. New employees. 11 herbs and spices. Long kept secret. What a records guide. I think we've got the records repository, don't we? Can't see what we've got here. Records repository 202. Yeah, I've already got it. Cool. Media. Logo. Very nice. Media kit. Guide. Bin. Nothing. Sys. Nothing. Log. Remove. Everything. I was never here. Disconnect. Records repository. Probe. Firewall. Analyze. Chicken. It's gonna be chicken. SMTP 25, web 80. Oh, we've done both. Forgot that they fit. God damn. And we're done. Okay, and I wasn't ready with port hack. Kind of hacker am I? Cool. Scan network. View file system. Home. Ordering. Seasoning ordering guidelines. Okay. It's very complicated. Which one separately? Two. Come on, here we go. We need any of that. Oh my god, it's taking too long. Disconnect, but let's head back in. Should be fine now. It's the same as the other one. Seasoning ordering guidelines. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. How do I give this information to the other guy? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 11. Nice. All right. Get out of here again. Disconnect. Where does it save all of this stuff? There. Alright, how does he want me to get him this? Get a hold of the list and upload it to the public server drop. Use the upload local file name command to upload files. Reminder, files downloaded with this are deleted to home or bin for executables. Upload to their home file name. Upload. Good thing I downloaded them. Seasoning. SEA seasoning order part 1 .docx. Your tab thing's not working like it's meant to. Exactly. Alright, done. Crack this anyway. Why wouldn't I? Make sure it got uploaded properly. Okay, yep, that good. Server message. That's that. Fine. Sys, anything interesting? No. Oh, these are all just these data things. I bet if you can put all those together, it makes some kind of nice message, or maybe we're meant to do that later. I don't know. Alright, I was never here.
You going to the chemist this afternoon?
Right, I forgot that I have to go to the chemist, so that's where we're going to leave this for now. I'll come back and probably play this later, because it's bloody awesome. I will see you then.